Today, we're diving into the latest rumor that's shaking up the tech world. If you're excited about the upcoming iPhone 16, then this one's for you. So let's get right into it. The iPhone 16 lineup is just around the corner, and we've been hearing a lot of buzz about a new feature that could be a game changer: the capture button. This button is expected to be both the camera shutter button and a touch-sensitive control, making it only the second new button added to the iPhone in years. The first one was the action button, which debuted with the iPhone 15 Pro and iPhone 15 Pro Max last year. But here's the twist. According to the latest leak, the capture button on the iPhone 16 might not require a cutout in the case to work. That's right, Apple might have found a way to make this button functional, even if it's covered by a case. This rumor comes from a credible source, Duan Ru, who posted on Twitter about the potential design. Duan Ru has a track record of accurately predicting leaks, especially when it comes to cases and accessories. According to him, while many case manufacturers are adding a cutout for the capture button, Apple might not include one in its official cases. This raises some interesting questions. Could the capture button be capacitive, meaning it can be pressed through a case? If so, this would be a significant shift in how we interact with our devices. Apple has been known for its attention to detail and user experience, so it's hard to imagine they would add a new button that gets covered up without a clear indication of where to press. Let's not forget that Apple has been researching how to make cases more integrated with the iPhone's hardware. In fact, there have been recent reports that Apple is exploring ways to design cases where pressing a specific area signals the iPhone that a button has been pushed. This could mean that the iPhone 16's capture button might not need a physical cutout, but instead work through a case via this new technology. If this is true, it would be a major innovation in smartphone design. Imagine the convenience of not having to worry about whether your case is compatible with your phone's features. It would also make the capture button more discreet, potentially reducing accidental presses while keeping the functionality intact. Now let's talk about what this could mean for you as a user. A capacitive capture button could revolutionize how we take photos and interact with our iPhones. It could be positioned in a way that's more ergonomic, allowing for quicker access to the camera or other functions without needing to adjust your grip. Moreover, if the capture button is touch-sensitive, it might offer haptic feedback, similar to the home button on older iPhones or the Force Touch trackpad on MacBooks. This could provide a more tactile and satisfying user experience, making it feel like a physical button even if it's not. So why would Apple choose to skip the cutout? One possibility is that it's a design choice aimed at creating a more seamless, minimalist look. Apple is known for its sleek designs, and removing unnecessary cutouts could contribute to a cleaner aesthetic. September 9, 2024. This event is expected to showcase the iPhone 16 series along with other exciting announcements. Until then, we'll be keeping a close eye on any new leaks or information that comes out. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel and have notifications turned on so you don't miss any updates. What do you think about this potential feature? Are you excited about the iPhone 16 and the possibility of a cutout-free capture button? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And that's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. As always, see you in the next video. In just a few months' time, the iPhone 16 Pro Max will succeed the iPhone 15 Pro Max and take on the mantle as the best and most advanced iPhone out there. Although there's plenty of time until September and a lot can change, we seem to know a lot about the upcoming top iPhone model based on rumors and leaks. How is the iPhone 16 Pro Max shaping up against its predecessor? What's changing and what's staying the same? Let's see how the iPhone 16 Pro Max shapes up against the current best iPhone Apple has in its roster. First up, let's talk about design and size. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will inherit the same design language as the iPhone 15 Pro Max, employing the same titanium frame with a completely flat screen. The major difference between the iPhone 16 Pro Max and the iPhone 15 Pro Max will be size. The upcoming iPhone screen will grow to 6.9 inches across, a significant bump over the iPhone 15 Pro Max's 6.7-inch display. To achieve this, they're likely shrinking the bezels down even further and making the phone itself slightly larger overall. As per the rumors, the iPhone 16 Pro Max will measure 163mm in height and 77.58mm in width versus 159.9mm and 76.7mm for the iPhone 15 Pro Max, respectively. A small but notable change, all things considered. The iPhone 15 Pro Max debuted with an action button instead of a mute switch and a USB Type-C port at the bottom, so those two features will be carrying over to the newer model as well. However, the iPhone 16 series will be scoring another button, dubbed the capture button. Colors-wise, the iPhone 15 Pro Max was available in 4 understated and titanium-inspired colors. We've heard that Apple might use another titanium processing technique that will make the iPhone 16 Pro Max glossier and also more capable of retaining colors. Moving on to display differences. As mentioned, the iPhone 16 Pro Max will come along with a significantly larger display, measuring at 6.9 inches across. Aside from the size, we don't clearly expect any other major changes. We're certainly getting a liquid Retina XDR display with an OLED panel delivering superb colors, contrast, and exceptional maximum brightness. The screen will support 120Hz ProMotion refresh rate, making scrolling through the interface and on-screen content way smoother. Now let's delve into performance and software. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will feature a second-generation 3nm chip, possibly dubbed Apple A18 Pro. As one can imagine, we expect that the Apple A18 Pro will have better performance than the Apple A17 Pro. Due to the heavily rumored focus on AI for both iOS and the iPhone 16 range, we expect that the iPhone 16 Pro Max will come with a much improved neural engine to take care of all the generative AI features. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will also be a first to debut iOS 18 with a focus on artificial intelligence features. The new iPhone 16 Pro Max will also support faster Wi-Fi 7 and a more power-efficient 5G modem, keeping you future-proofed on the connectivity front. Let's talk about the camera. As the iPhone 15 Pro Max delivers a host of important camera features, chief among which is the new 120mm telephoto lens, the iPhone 16 Pro Max could finally address one of the forgotten cameras that hasn't recently scored any significant overhauls, the ultra-wide. Analyst Ming-Chi Kuo believes that Apple will be introducing a 48-megapixel ultra-wide camera on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. When it comes to audio quality, iPhone Pro Max devices are always up there with the best, setting the benchmarks for all other manufacturers to measure up against. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will be no exception. The same generally applies to haptics too. iPhones are arguably the best devices when it comes to haptic feedback, giving us precise and accurate vibrations that are sufficiently strong yet not overpowering. Lastly, battery life and charging. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will reportedly feature a much larger 4,676 mAh battery compared to the 4,422 mAh battery in the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Charging-wise, we haven't heard anything about a potential charging speed increase, but we hope to see one on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So far, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is shaping up to be a logical improvement to the iPhone 15 Pro Max, delivering key upgrades in important areas like screen size, performance, AI, and battery life. Thus far, we haven't heard anything particular about a potential price increase, so it's safe to assume that the iPhone 16 Pro Max will start at $1,199 for the 256GB version. Of course, if there's an iPhone 15 Pro Max in your pocket, then you'll probably have few reasons to upgrade to the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Stay tuned for more updates on the iPhone 16 Pro Max as we get closer to its release date. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the latest tech news and reviews. Thanks for watching. Until next time.